So to start off my everyday makeup routine, sometimes I'll go in with a primer, sometimes I won't. For this video, I will. I'm going to be taking the Honest Beauty Everything Primer, and I'm going to shake it up first and apply it to my face. So for my everyday type of look, I don't like to go in with like a full coverage foundation. I just want something that'll even out my skin tone. So I'm going to be taking the Honest Beauty Everything Tinted Moisturizer. This is the oil-free version. I'm in the shade Honestly Cream. And I like to warm it up in my fingers first and then apply it to my face and then blend it out with a beauty blender. I find that way, it really just makes the tinted moisturizer look seamless. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And then now I'm going to go in with concealer. I do get really dark underneath my eyes, so I do like a two-step concealer system. I'm going to go in and actually correct the darkness I have with this Honest Beauty Balanced Beige Concealer Duo. I'm going to be taking this lightest shade right here because it's more orangish, and orangey shades will cancel out that darkness. And I'm just going to apply it with my fingers and then blend it out with a beauty blender. The second concealer I'm going to use on top of this is the Hint Beauty Duet Perfecting Concealer in the shade Light. It is one shade lighter than my skin tone, so it's going to really brighten up the under eye area. And this this concealer is very high coverage, full coverage, so you only need just a tiny bit to cover up this area. And I like going in that classic triangle shape. Bring it down my cheek to brighten up the area as a whole, and I even take some on my eyelids. And I like blending out with my fingers first and then going in with a beauty blender to really make it look like flawless. Now I'm very prone to under eye creasing because I do have a few fine lines under there, so I'm actually going to be taking the Well People Bio Brightener Invisible Powder, and I'm going to be taking my still damp beauty blender. I'm going to just dip the very tip of the beauty blender into the powder, and then I'm going to press it over the concealer to set it. And this is known as baking. I'm not doing anything too dramatic. Some people, when they bake, they do like a whole bunch of powder just like all across the cheek, up and back past the outer corner of the eye. But I just want to set it just so that nothing moves around, the concealer doesn't move around or anything like that. So I'm not using a whole lot of powder, I'm just using a very tiny amount. And I'm even gonna go on top of the eyelid too, because sometimes I like to wear eyeshadow, and I find that this actually kind of helps my eyeshadow to stay, so, because my eyelids are very oily and eyeshadow tends to crease on me. So after you bake, you want to let that powder like mesh into the concealer and let it cook on your face. So while that's happening, I'm going to be filling in my brows with the Honest Beauty Brow Filler in the shade Deep Black. I take the longest time to do my eyebrows, so I'm going to fast forward this part because we'll be here for a good minute if I don't. Alright, so now that eyebrows are done, I'm going to be going in with the Well People Bio Brightener powder again and wipe away some of the bake. I'm going to be using the Real Technique setting brush, just dabbing a little bit and just kind of sweeping it over where I baked, just to get rid of that excess powder. Now I'm going to be going in and doing my eyes. Normally I don't do eyeshadow like if I'm in a pinch or I need to be somewhere really quickly, but if I have the time like I do now, I'm just going to go in with a simple eye look. I'm going to be using the 100% Pure Eye Cream Stick. This is in the shade Naked Glimmer. Let me know if your cream stick, or if you have one of these, if it like does this, like it comes out of the packaging. I think that's kind of weird, but I'm just going to swipe this from my lash line to my crease area. And it is kind of sparkly. That's what I kind of like about it. It's just subtle, and I think it just makes you look put together in a very quick and easy way. And then I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of rub it into the crease to kind of blend it out. Now, also for my everyday look, I don't necessarily put on bronzer, but I will for this video, and I'm using the Bare Minerals Skinny Dip bronzer right here. I'm going to be taking this vegan synthetic blush brush by Morphe and just on my foreheads and kind of like on my cheekbones a little bit, just to warm up my face so I don't look so one-dimensional. Okay, I totally forgot to actually set my makeup before I did bronzer, so I'm going to be going in with the Alima Pure Satin Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade Warm 3. I'm going to be taking a Real Techniques powder brush and just like setting the places that I get oily, like my forehead, nose, T-zone area, and if I have to rebronze, I will do that. So for blush, I'm going to be going in with the Teri Miyahira Beauty Powder Blush. This is in the shade Destiny. It's just a cute little pinky, cool toned blush. And I'm taking the Real Techniques blush brush and literally just going to press hard once into it because this is super pigmented. And just start on the apples of my cheeks and work backwards. I may have to dip into it one more time to get it to show up a little bit better. But this stuff is super, super pigmented, so if you have it or you're thinking of getting one, be very careful. So I think one dab into the blush is good enough for like an everyday look. I would add a second layer, but I think that'd be too bright and dramatic, especially since I have work today. And then I forgot to do mascara, so I'm gonna go in and do that. I'm using the Hint Beauty Nocturne Mascara. This is in the shade Black. And my first impression on this from the haul that I did like a couple of weeks ago was that I didn't really like this mascara, but now that I've used it a couple of times, I actually really like it. I really do enjoy this mascara. It just really gives you a lot of volume, a little bit of length as well, and also when I bake my under eyes, this doesn't smudge. It doesn't transfer onto my lower lash line. So if you have that problem, try baking your under eyes like I did earlier in this video and see if that helps, because it's really helped me out. And now I'm gonna kind of put like a little illuminator, not necessarily a highlight. I don't want something super like radiant where you can see it from the freaking moon. I'm just using this Honest Beauty Midnight Reflection Luminizing Powder. It looks something like this. So it's just gonna give you like a nice little glow. I'm gonna put it in the spots where you would normally highlight. I'm taking this e.l.f. brush. I don't know what kind it is, but I'll leave it down in the description. And I'm just gonna go on the tops of the cheekbones, kind of swirl it on top. And kind of in the bridge of my nose, and then on the Cupid's bow. If you're scared of highlighters and you're scared of being like that dramatic, that metallic, try out these Honest Beauty Luminizing Powders. I feel like they're probably in the same league as those Hourglass ambient lighting setting powders. So yeah, I would think that this is like a natural dupe for that. Now to tie in the entire look, I'm going to be going in with a lip color, just something super sheer and natural. Again, I do have work, so I can't do anything bold or dramatic. I'm going to be taking the 100% pure Vitamint. This is a fruit pigmented sheer lip color. This is in the shade Butterscotch. It looks a little something like this. The shade Butterscotch is like a pretty close match to my actual lip color, but it does have a little bit of shimmer to it to kind of give your lips a little bit of life. It's also very minty tasting, and I think this completes the look. I just have to fix my hair and I will get back to you. And this completes my everyday makeup look, my work ready makeup look. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you would prefer me to actually talk more while I do my makeup, or if you like the more straightforward, this is what I did to my face type of deal. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your opinions if you have any. Also, if you missed any of the products that I mentioned, they will be listed in the description box. Also, give this video a thumbs up as well, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you stay updated with the videos that I post. And with that, I will see you in the next video.